Hello, greetings everybody, and welcome to another video. And if it sounds entirely different, well, that's because a certain friend of mine, Cat Dad, is a little upset today because, as it turns out, my microphone has bitten the dust. It is gone, and I am quite sad because I don't think I'm going to get a new microphone this week. Woof. I mean, he's back over there. The culprit is back behind me. And so, yeah, I guess Umbra is making this video for a couple of reasons. One, because he needs some more ad revenue to help pay for the new microphone. Basically, Sora jumped up on the table and decided that he was going to be running around. He was excited. You can only be so reasonable, right? And yeah, he just knocked over my microphone. The USB port on it broke, and now I'm a microphone down. And I don't even know if OBS has ported my things over correctly, because apparently this microphone, this camera mic, picks up even my mouse clicks, which is really annoying for me. I haven't even been able to fix it, and I'm just not, just a little frustrated. So yeah, I guess for videos for this week, at least until probably the weekend, it's going to be a little bit rough. That unfortunately means that probably the Final Fantasy playthrough is going to be a bit delayed. I'm sorry, but I've already had old audio issues. Feel like we got past that, and now I feel like I'm back. But hey, this video is also out there to let me know how bad this mic sounds and whether it's horrible or if I can continue making some videos this week. But I don't like that it just picks up ambient noise. So let's talk a few things. Let's talk some other games. This is what I'm going to call the on-topic, off-topic sort of thing, starting off with the off-topic. And so first, I want to say some good things about a game, about a company that I don't usually say good things to. And it's to do with this. It's Star Wars Outlaws. I bought this on the Black Friday sales. I got this thing. It's the Japanese version. You can see I'm still living in Japan, so there's your proof. And I have to say, this is a hell of a lot of fun. I love this game. I love this game a lot. This is kind of one of the Star Wars games that I always wanted. I like that there's no Jedi in it. I like that there is a really, I love the idea of just getting your own ship and going between planets and doing like jobs and trying to just make your way in the galaxy. That's really cool. I like that a lot. I'm also glad there's a couple of conditions before I say this. Not my game of the year by any means, but I do love this game. Because it was patched. It's way better now. It has gotten a bunch of patches where it's removed all the forced stealth. So now if you get caught, you can just blast your way out, which is very Han Solo. I like that. That's really fun. I enjoy that. And I like the space travel. One of my favorite things in this game is you're on the planet. You get in your spaceship, you decide to take off, and there's like no loading screen. It just goes right into there's a hidden loading screen, but then you get out into space and you can fly around and do dog fighting and all of that stuff, and you can improve your ship. There's a lot of reasons I love this game. I hate the company. I hate Ubisoft with a passion. Sorry if anybody else loves Ubisoft out there, but I hate them as a company. But Massive, which are the guys who made this, did a fantastic job. I mean, tech-wise, it's probably been rushed out. Probably needs a bunch of patches to fix a bunch of visual problems that I've seen on PS5. But I mean, graphics aren't everything. So I'm just gonna say really nice, positive things about this. Okay, moving on. This came out in Japan too. The Marvel Ultimate Fighting Collection, which has Marvel vs. Capcom 2. Didn't buy it digital. Waited and got it on physical because in Japan they came out with a physical version of this where the actual, there's a cart. It's not in here right now because it's in my Switch, but it actually has the game on the thing, which is something that the Metal Gear collection did not. And it's just like it's a cartridge that helps you download stuff, which is stupid. But this is a great collection. I love Marvel vs. Capcom 2. I don't play online. I only play this for fun. And yeah, the Japanese version, if you're looking for a version where they can't take it away from you, and if they do, I mean, then pirate the hell out of it. Okay, I did not say that. I did not say that. Allegedly, I said that. Okay. And one last thing I want to talk about is something that's coming out this week, which is related to Final Fantasy, which is, actually I should call this video Hear Me Out. Here, Fantasian Neo Dimension. If you haven't heard this, this is made by Hironobu Sakaguchi, who is the father of Final Fantasy. He made this game for Apple Arcade, which is probably a business deal. And it's now coming out on everything else, like Switch, PS5, Xbox, just like everything. It's going to be out on everything. I think it has really cool mechanics where you can like hold back random battles and then fight them all at once, since a lot of your attacks are AoE attacks. I've heard nothing but great things about this game. I'm incredibly excited about it, and I'm so disappointed that I asked for it for Christmas, because now I have to wait another 3 weeks before I can play it. Shit, I mean, okay, but I really would love it if a bunch of people are, you know, excited for this game, or you can get some other people excited, because, I mean, this game looks absolutely awesome, and I would love it if it was not overlooked just because it's coming at the end of the year. And I think Final Fantasy people are going to like this. I think even WOTV people are going to like this, because it is a tactical game. It is a turn-based RPG, and that's what a lot of people keep bitching about, saying we don't get these nowadays. Well, here it is on a golden platter, and like, it's already come out on Apple, and it has really great reviews on Apple. So I'm super excited for this. It's even a discounted price, I think, from like a, you know, it's a little bit cheaper than some of the other games that are coming out right now. But Fantasian Neo Dimension, I think it's going to be absolutely awesome, and I feel like you're a bloody fool to pass up on it. Now, if you buy it, everything's okay. And if you pass on it, well, I'm thrilled that I have met audience. All right, so that's basically everything to do with that. And the last thing I wanted to talk about was just some WOTV stuff. So this is the Let's Hear Me Out. Yes, I really should call this video Hear Me Out. And I just wanted to talk about Vinera, because I've seen some stuff with Vinera over the last little bit. I've already been fighting some Vineras who are 120 and 140 paired with Riku, and I have to say it is an incredibly mid-tier team right now. That's not being mean, I just don't think it's that great. I think it's just okay. I think that Vinera is a perfectly fine character. I think Riku is a perfectly fine character, but as soon as you start focusing too much in evade, as soon as that accuracy gets over the hump, you're dead and buried. And the thing is that it is good against a couple of teams. It is a perfectly fine and acceptable. I'm going to do some clicking, I apologize. But I just, from what I was seeing from it, from what I've been hearing, it doesn't feel as cool as Riku. Like, they do feel like partners, but at the same time, it's almost like there's just not enough there. And we just got an evasion card too. But it doesn't even feel like that's the issue. It doesn't even feel like survivability is the issue. It feels like there is still something quite missing from this. And as such, like, I don't even know really what is needed for evade to be really successful, or even if we want evade to be really successful. I think as evade, I think the really key thing here, and I'll show this a little bit of Peachin's video, just because, I mean, everybody knows Peachin at this point, so I don't feel like I need to show. But I feel like as these evade characters are getting more and more specific, where you have specific types of evade, where it's evade against AoEs or evade against single targets, trying to pile on like characters like this, where you have a mix, feels less successful than a team that's just specifically hunting a certain type of team. And the big difference is if we're talking about pure competitiveness, because I think that if you are like just building this team for fun and whatever, you know, go with the flow kind of thing, but like as like a guild battle thing, I think it's just way too predictable. I think it's way too easy to capture, and like we were already seeing a bunch of like maybe a 50% win rate in testing against multiple types of teams, which compared to other weeks when we see like new teams, new characters come out, it's usually like 80 to 90% more successful against previous teams, and that just doesn't seem to be the case right now. So yeah, like here you can see it's good against Cypher and Great Swords, which is not particularly that amazing anymore. But then you kind of go ahead, and even actually one of the final matches where it's like Sephiroth and Shrekin, which Sephiroth is kind of a splash evade character, like he's even doing better than these characters, which to me says a lot about what is kind of going on. So yeah, I'm not overly impressed with Vinera at this point in time. There is still more stuff to be seen about the FF14 characters, which we will comment on here. But I'll cut the video here because if the audio is absolutely abysmal, then there's no point in me talking any longer. So I don't know. Hear me out on both of these things, and then when it comes to it, let me know how shit the audio is on this. Thanks for watching.